In recent weeks, and honestly over the past few months, the Vikings have shown they have one of the best defenses in football. They know how to completely shut down a quarterback, making life tough for him in the pocket. In this particular game, the defense really came alive in the fourth quarter. They put pressure on the quarterback 3 times, winning the game 21-13 and holding the opponent to just 13 points, which is impressive by NFL standards. Take this play from Jonathan Greenard as an example. When Danielle Hunter left for the Houston Texans, people started to worry. But then the Vikings brought in Greenard, who had a standout season last year, and he's brought that same energy this season. Here, he's in a one-on-one matchup with the left tackle, and the running back tries to chip him. A move where the running back tries to block the edge rusher just enough to slow him down. Watch Greenard's move here. He plants his right foot, spins inside, and the running back misses his block completely, letting Greenard slip through for a sack. This guy is one of the most underrated pass rushers in the NFL, and that spin move is just lethal. The Vikings defense uses a lot of deceptive moves. They'll line up like they're going to blitz, with pace lined up over the center, but just before the snap, they'll drop him back and move the edge rusher outside the tight end. This throws off the quarterback and keeps the offense guessing, making the Vikings scheme unpredictable. Let's break down more of my favorite plays from the Vikings defense in this game. I know this video is coming out a bit late, but if you want more Vikings content, hit the like button. If this video reaches 500 likes, I'll post a lot more Vikings content. All right, let's dive back in. Here's another play where the offensive line slides right, leaving Greenard in a one-on-one matchup again, with the running back positioned to the right. It's a mystery why teams keep giving Greenard these one-on-one opportunities because he makes the most of them every time. Watch as he uses his power and leg strength to drive the offensive lineman back 2 or 3 yards, creating pressure on the quarterback, which forces him to step up in the pocket. By that time, it's too late. Greenard has already beaten his man. The Vikings defense is filled with players who just know how to play the game the right way, and you see it in every play. These edge rushers, including Greenard, are relentless. Just look at the way they force the quarterback to make decisions under pressure. This defense is something special to watch. Check out this play where Jonathan Greenard absolutely dominates his tackle again. He just takes over. And it's not just him. The Vikings have amazing depth in their defensive front with guys who can all get to the quarterback. Think of players like Jihad Ward, Andrew Van Ginkel, Jonathan Bullard, and Dallas Turner. These guys consistently bring the pressure. In this game, Ward, playing on the inside, landed 3 quarterback hits, a crazy stat. Here's a great example. The defense was tired of giving Greenard one-on-one situations, so they decided to throw everything at him. They sent the tight end, the tackle, and even the guard to block him. Ward initially makes contact and then fights his way to the tackle, who ends up facing him one-on-one. Watch as Ward powers through, bullying his way to another fourth-quarter sack. This defense was everywhere in the fourth quarter, racking up 3 sacks late in the game. It was tough for the offense, especially for that poor tackle Ward kept overpowering. Big shout out to Jihad Ward and Jonathan Greenard. Both had outstanding games. Byron Murphy also had a big impact with a critical play. Another crucial part of the Vikings defense is their ability to capitalize on mistakes. A bad throw, a bad handoff, a fumble. They're all opportunities. In this play, Jonathan Taylor receives a handoff, but he loses control, and the ball ends up on the ground. The Vikings defense swarms, rushing to recover the fumble. And who comes through? Harrison Smith. This guy, a veteran and true leader, has the awareness and speed to spot the ball and recover it. That's a huge play. It stops the opponent's drive and shifts momentum back to the Vikings. Before we dive further into this breakdown, I'd love your support. If you want more Vikings videos, please like this one and subscribe to the channel. It's free and helps us bring you in-depth Vikings content all season long. We'll cover offense, defense, player breakdowns, and more. Hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you're alerted whenever we post new content. The Vikings are off to a 6-2 start this year and looking sharp, so stay tuned for more great action. There's still a lot of season ahead, and I'm excited for what's coming. Join the community and let's get back into the action. One of the most critical aspects of football is creating pressure on the quarterback. It's not just about protecting your own quarterback with a solid offensive line, but also about making things difficult for the opposing quarterback. When you create pressure, you force the quarterback to make hurried throws, which can lead to mistakes, like interceptions, bad throws, or even sacks. In this play, the Vikings defense does what they do best: get into the quarterback's head. They set up a look that makes it appear like 7 defenders are coming straight at the quarterback. This causes panic, and the quarterback feels like he has to get rid of the ball quickly. It's tough to handle, and the Vikings use this strategy to keep the quarterback guessing. They line up in a double mug look with 2 linebackers positioned over the A-gaps, creating the illusion of an all-out blitz. But just before the snap, the Vikings pull some of these players back into coverage, actually only sending 4 defenders forward. Joe Flacco, the quarterback, sees the crowded defense and starts to feel the pressure. Harrison Smith even fakes a rush before dropping back into coverage, further adding to the confusion. Now watch Van Ginkel on this play. He dives low, causing chaos in the backfield and making Flacco think he's under heavy pressure. Flacco ends up dumping the ball off, but because of the rush, he overthrows it. Normally, a veteran quarterback like Flacco would complete that throw, but the pressure from the defense makes the difference. Instead of getting a few easy yards, the offense gets nothing, proving once again why pressure is so important. Before we dive back into the analysis, take a moment to check out Underdog. They offer tons of ways to make watching football even more exciting, with 31% profit boosts and fantasy drafts. They even have games like Higher Lower for player stats. If you're looking to test your football knowledge, try choosing things like Jordan Mason over 83 rushing yards or Jaden Daniels over 229 passing yards. You can start small. Just $10 can multiply into $30. And with up to 5 picks, you could win up to 100 times your money. And here's a bonus. If you sign up with the promo code in the description, they'll match your first deposit by 50%. So if you put in $1,000, they'll give you $500 free. Plus, you get a free play square on sign up, which could be as easy as choosing Jaden Daniels to throw for over half a yard. This is a fun way to boost your enjoyment of the season, with options in NFL, MLB, WNBA, NHL, MMA, tennis, and soon the NBA. All right, back to the game. Here we see the Vikings in the double mug look again, but this time they drop the linebackers into coverage. Jihad Ward fights his way to the quarterback, along with the other 3 rushers, and creates enough pressure to disrupt the play. Ward starts inside, then bounces outside, making it tough for the offensive line to keep up. The defense is putting in the work to keep the pressure on, making every play count. At this point, the pressure is just too much. The key here is to make contact with the offensive lineman, then fight through to the tackle. Once that happens, the guard will be forced to backpedal, getting too close to the quarterback. This creates a perfect opportunity for the defense. The quarterback is pressured to throw the ball a split second earlier than intended. Look at this pass. It's a dangerous one, and the defense almost picks it off. The deep safety overcommits just a little, but in most cases, a throw like that would be intercepted 9 times out of 10. It all comes down to the relentless pressure from the defensive line, and another great rep by Ward and Grenard. Now let's break down another play. Pay attention to Dallas Turner. He starts off quite far from the action, but he's about to blitz from the edge. The beauty of this play is the delayed blitz. By the time the offensive line starts to shift one way, Turner bites up on the quarterback's side at the last second. This last-minute motion keeps Joe Flacco from adjusting at the line of scrimmage. The tackle and running back are late. to recognize the pressure coming from Turner, which forces an inaccurate throw. Once again, that's another dangerous pass that could easily turn into a turnover. And that's all because the Vikings defense continues to make life hard for the quarterback. All right, we're wrapping up here. It's been a long video. But before we go, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. There's plenty more film breakdowns coming this season, and I guarantee you won't want to miss them. If you decide you're not into it, you can always unsubscribe later. But I'm confident you'll enjoy these videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.